I'ma do my makeup. I have been really inspired by Alysa Liu, the figure skater who is all over social media for winning the gold medal. She was super inspiring as a fellow neurodivergent person, and you can just tell she's just having the time of her life instead of feeling the pressure of expectation when she did her skating routine. When do you all think I'll be less awkward on camera? My autism diagnosis is still something really new for me, so I feel like I'll be talking about it a lot on this channel, or just casually bringing it up and trying to appear casual about it, even though I have a lot of feelings about it. I was inspired by her dedication to pursue things out of joy instead of societal expectation. And of course it's awesome that she did so well and she won a medal and everything, but that's not really the point of it. It's more like it's relatable because of the struggle, not because of the achievement, and that's what's beautiful about her story. I really want to embody that kind of ethos. At least I want that to be part of my ethos with this channel. I really want to bring that to people, bring that inspiration. I think it's a great way to fight the evil in our society, because there's so much out there that keeps us numb and miserable, sociopathic in a negative way, narcissistic in a negative way. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk more about what my plans are for this channel, what my goals are for this year. And okay, I'm gonna put some lip balm on. I've wanted to be a YouTuber for a very long time. I wanted to be a YouTuber pretty seriously since high school. I'm still at the initial stages, I would say, where I am more focused on getting more comfortable and finding my style and making videos at the very least that have a message behind them and will benefit somebody out there and maybe inspire somebody out there. So my bar is not too high. I would like to have at least 10K subscribers by the end of the year. And of course, in the perfect world, I'm manifesting 100K subscribers. However, if that doesn't happen, it's okay. That's like, I wish for it and I release it to the universe, because one thing I've really been embracing lately, because it works and it's true, is that the process is more important than any metrics. There's that saying, what you measure, if you don't measure it, it's not going to improve, or it doesn't count. Or it's important to track everything, I guess, which it's like, it's true in some sense, but when it comes to goal setting, it's far more important to track and experiment with the process rather than the final metrics you're trying to reach. It's about the joy. What's the point of reaching a certain number of subscribers when I'm not proud of the way I've showed up? You know, I'm not proud of the impact I make on people, because I don't want people to see me and be like, oh, she's a neurodivergent girl who overcame blah 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 and blah blah blah, and it's so inspiring for me to work my ass off. I want them to feel that love is the answer, and that if we all show up in a certain at a certain vibration, you know, at a certain level in our lives, and make the changes needed so that we can live happily and joyfully and spread that. That's what's going to make the world a beautiful place. And I want to share with people that I've had a hard time finding my place in day-to-day life in the world among other people. But at the end of the day, the world is such a beautiful place, and we're all here for a reason. And it's possible to see that beauty and to not give up on life. And I want to show that through being authentic and presenting that on camera in a way that doesn't burn myself out, that doesn't just feed into this capitalistic society. Okay, do I look any different? It's been a while since I shaved this much my eyebrows. I will always love you. I need brow gel. Brow gel. Up, up, up. So all the hairs go up and stick to my face. Excuse me. Then I go and shape it with the tip. Afraid I'm gonna shave them into some atrocious shape and they'll never grow back. And thus my paranoia and anxiety has kept me in a box. Just kidding. Or am I? Contour that chin so it looks like I got Korean chin surgery. I realized I completely stopped talking about my YouTube channel plans. I can't multitask, okay? I really want to take you all on the journey of being a YouTuber this year, but I'm not sure the best way to go about that or how I want to do that exactly, because I could just post videos with me talking to the camera about how I feel and stuff. I feel like that's not really my style. I like to talk, but I never, maybe this is a limiting belief, I feel like I'm not the best talker. Maybe because I feel like I hold back a lot my feelings. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something I'll just get better at as time goes by. But I prefer being a little more artistic with my videos. Maybe it'll be a mix of videos where I just talk to the camera like this and videos where I'm showcasing something more cinematically, because honestly cinematic type videos take so much more effort and time to edit and stuff. Some other content I really want to make is polyglot content. Right now I know Chinese, English, and Japanese, but I want to learn more languages, and I love languages. Got some content ideas. I'm building my van though, and that's taking up so much time. It's hard to really make anything else besides that content. So I'm trying to focus on that, finish my van build, and do my best to find my voice while creating content around that. You're balancing the building of the van with try to put together a good video. It's like Casey Neistat vlogs, you know. Somehow he pulls off documenting his life while telling a story. But you know, every challenge comes an opportunity. I feel like if I can figure that out, it's great. It might be a little too challenging for me though, but that's kind of what I have to work with right now, and I want to. I really want to build my van. Yeah. I'm thinking it might be nice to have kind of like a core message that goes with every video though. And like I said, I'm thinking a lot about what quality means to me currently and who I'm inspired by, like which videos I'm inspired by, which creators I'm inspired by, and why I like their videos, what I feel like matches what I want to express and showcase in my videos. What's helped me a lot in the past is just storyboarding my videos. And I kind of have some resistance with this because I feel like a real YouTuber is raw and authentic. Why would they storyboard their videos, you know? But no, I actually quite enjoy storyboarding and planning things out. And I don't think storyboarding means you're taking away from the authenticity of the video. It's more like the outline helps take some of the cognitive load off when you are filming. I want to gradually use that less, but I think at the start I might need that just to get the reps in and to understand what I want from my videos better and to get to the point where I maybe don't need a storyboard. Considering my situation right now, I work a 9 to 5 and it's very intensive on my brain cells. It's a creative job. It's not like a job that rejuvenates me or where I can relax too much. It takes a lot of brain power. I need to balance my energy really well. After I build my van, I'll definitely do some videos of trips and stuff, although I am actually scared to drive. I do drive, but it gives me a lot of anxiety. I believe one day I will reach a point where I'm a lot less stressed out by it, but that day is not yet. What else is there to talk about? I think I ran out of things. I want to make a lot of content about learning and a lot of misconceptions about learning. I want to make a lot of content about nature and just like going into the wilderness and kind of embracing the more spiritual side of nature. I definitely want to do some content about magic too and being a witch, although I would still consider myself a baby witch. Oh, also I might do content around finances too and just being transparent with my finances. I really enjoy those types of videos and I feel like it's helpful, especially for women, to see that. Building things, fixing things, that kind of content, which I do like to kind of like the maker space, maker content. I'm also interested in maybe a little bit journalist vibe content where you like go to a place, talk to people, interview people, or you have an idea and you go out and explore the world to find out more about the idea or challenge it. I really love that kind of stuff. I really like the manifestation space, but I feel like I don't know what my voice would be in that space. Just stick around to find out what happens to me in my content. I also definitely want to talk more about what I do to cope and stay mentally as sane as I can. And I also want to talk about CPTSD, childhood trauma, and my journey with that, and how to leave your parents' home and be independent, you know, how to move out, stuff like that. I think could be really helpful. I was in such a dark place and it's easy to forget how horrible those times were, and I dissociate all the time and somehow pretend things used to be hunky-dory and I was just like the denial is real. I was just making up, but it's helpful for me to share that, and I think it's helpful for people to hear similar stories to their own when they're maybe facing those same challenges. And even for people who aren't, you know, it's nice for them to be aware of it, and it's interesting stuff, okay? Don't get me wrong. I also just want to make chill content, hang out with my friends, and really showcase human connection. There's a YouTuber I enjoyed for a bit called Hitomi Mochizuki, and I really love how they just incorporated that element of spirituality and connection into their videos, very seamlessly. I want to do that too. I think a big part of that comes from embracing myself and what I actually want to say and what I actually believe. And that's still a challenge for me, so that's going to be a process, and hopefully I become more comfortable over time. And I have a headband as the final touch. A headband. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.